I'm learning a new skill every month because I was constantly thinking, oh, if I just started when I said I would be so good by now. But the next best time to start is today. So I'm going to be showing you how I plan out my 12 skills in 12 months challenge on Notion very simply. We can build it together. So the first thing I always do is a brain dump. Then I think about my goals so I can work backwards from there and turn those goals into habits, which I then reflect on to see if I had any failures that I can learn from to build better systems for myself. So the first thing we're gonna do is a quick brain dump. You need to just list all the hobbies or skills that you wanna learn here. For example, piano, finance/investing. Feel free to pause this video and list out all your skills. Please don't procrastinate on it and don't get distracted because there will be other cool parts of the video that you need to go back to for the rest of the video. So this is basically my entire list and I didn't actually plan that much. Like, I think it's your life, so you can make it as fun or interesting as you want. So the next step for me was like, I literally just picked a random skill that I was most excited about and set it as this month's theme. So let's say August, you want to focus on piano. Make a new page and call it piano. And literally all I did here was I had some YouTube tutorial links, I had some screenshots showing sheet music, but I set a goal here. So you want to set a very specific goal. My goal was to learn to play one song, and I wanted to specifically learn how to play this one song that I really liked, and that kind of kept me motivated because I enjoyed the song, which meant I was able to stay more consistent with it. So every single night I would sit down in front of the piano because again I set this goal that I really liked, and the habit was to sit in front of the piano and kind of practice that song. I actually ended up not even knowing or learning any of the official piano stuff. Like, I can't really read bass clef. All I know is how to play that one song and I'm happy. Let's say it's a new month and you want to change to another skill. Then you can just pick another skill from this brain dump list that you're most excited about. But what if you still want to learn piano? Like, you want to learn another song. You can also do that. Like, it's your life. You can do whatever you like. Or if you even got bored of piano, you can try something else. But I would really just suggest to have a clear time frame in mind. For me, it was 1 month. So when I mastered the song in 2 weeks, I actually changed to another song. So it's really up to you how you want to do this. But the way that I did it was, let's say I started with piano and then the next month I actually did sewing. And again, I broke it down into a goal. So let's put September and then make a new page for a new skill, sewing my own clothes. And my goal here was to make one top. That's it. Very easy tank top. And I asked people that I knew, I found tutorials online. I basically did whatever I could to make this happen. And I actually ended up making that one top after securing my sewing machine and everything. And all it took was like me being like, this top is so pretty. I'm so excited to make it. And when you are that motivated because you have this goal that you really want, then all the habits kind of flow easily from there. So every evening I was in front of that sewing machine. I was like, I really want to make this top. After the top was done, I actually set another goal. I wanted to make a sports bra and shorts set, and I bought special sports fabric for that. But the issue is it got too complicated. Like, it was too hard, it was too overwhelming. I was a little bit perfectionistic about it, so I didn't get started. With the top, I was like, okay, this is gonna suck. I'm using scrap fabric for this. So that's why I made it so fast. But when perfectionism kicks in, you know, that's where you get stuck, right? So I actually didn't finish this sewing skill. And then the next month arrived. And at this point, a lot of people might just give up. And they're like, oh, you know, I already failed. But what I did was I actually had a new month and I was like, okay, new month, new skill, because every month is like a bit of a reset. So that's the thing about consistency. It's not about never missing a day. It's about getting back to it and trying again and again instead of just giving up and stopping. So the next month I was like, okay, maybe sewing clothes is too much. Let me try this other skill. So I picked like, you know, writing a book or learning Vietnamese or something. And that way I was able to stay consistent and continue learning, even if it wasn't completely perfect or structured. And at the end of every month, I did a reflection. So I was like, okay, you know, I failed on this sewing thing. What happened here? What can I learn? And what I learned was, you know, I really need to get over that perfectionism thing. And this reflection is also baked into my entire life system where, you know, I have another video on it you can watch if you want, but it's basically where every month I reflect on what went well, what didn't go well, what I can learn, and intentions for the next month. And when I do this very intentionally every month and also every week, I'm able to refocus and keep trying again, because obviously I'm not perfect. I I don't do all of my hobbies perfectly all the time. You know, I made a plan to practice piano every day, and then sometimes I don't practice piano. Sometimes I don't finish my sewing projects, but that's okay because every week it's a reset. Even every day is a reset. It's a new day. You can try again. You have another chance. But what is not great at the end of the year when you're reflecting on everything that you've done, what's not great is if you just stop there. And if you're like, okay, I failed, I'm done. But if you keep treating each day and each week and each month, you have another chance. You can try again and again. At the end of the year, you'll be like, wow, I tried so many different skills. Okay, I made a top. I didn't make my sewing sports set, but that's okay. I still learned this. I'm glad I moved on to this other skill and kept trying. Like, it feels a lot more fulfilling to live life that way. So this is like a very simple way that I set up my 12 skills in 12 months challenge. I think a lot of people wanted my templates because they're like, there's some secret sauce here that's gonna force me to be disciplined. But really, it's more of a mindset thing because like this template is very simple. It's just some text on Notion. The biggest takeaway that I want you to have is that it's a mindset thing. Consistency is not built over a few missed days. It's built over months and years. So you can miss a few days, you can miss a few weeks, as long as you keep trying and going back to it. And that's how I've been also staying consistent with my content creation journey and my YouTube videos, even though I'm filming this video really late and I ran into so many tech issues. It was so painful, but I'm here, it's done. And hopefully that will inspire you to keep trying as well and never give up hope on yourself. Okay, that's all for today's video. It's really short because I had the tech difficulties and now I have to go or else I'm gonna be late. So yeah, make sure to check out my other videos for systems to make it easier for yourself because there are some automations that can kind of like start the process for you. So it's easier for you to kind of give yourself that leeway so you don't have to be perfect. You don't need to be overwhelmed by starting perfectly because the automation will just do that for you. So be sure to check out all those videos and I will see you next week. Bye.